So today we're going to be taking a look at these guys. They're called Hawkpicks. They're made in the UK, and I just want to tell you guys a little bit more about them and why do I use them. So first and foremost, I was sent these picks for the purpose of a review, but bear in mind for about 1.5 to 2 years, I have been buying these picks out of my own money just because I really like them. I just asked Rob from Hawkpicks if it's alright if he could send me some so that I can demo them and sort of show off the different styles. So like I said, they're made in the UK and they do clock in about £12 each, which obviously sounds expensive, but do bear in mind that these are up there with the likes of Red Bear and Blue Chip, which are far more expensive than these. Now they all try and emulate that sound and feel of turtle shell, which obviously we don't use anymore for good reasons, but they do last an incredibly long time and they sound good. For me, thick picks have been great for playing, particularly when it comes to picks like Ultex, which makes similar sort of shapes and sizes to Hawkpicks, but I've never really got on with them just because they sound quite chirpy and they just have a lot of unwanted pick attack. Now the 4 different styles of pick I've got to look at today are the TB6, which is a slightly fatter Jazz 3, and this comes in at 1.6mm, has grip holes, which are awesome, and also right-handed bevel. If you haven't used one before, imagine using a pick for about a week or so and you'll start to get slight grooves on each side of the pick depending on how you play. This just emulates that process. What that means is you're going to get a much more easy string crossover when you're picking. It's going to glide through strings a lot more easier. I find that if I have a really pointy pick, within about 2 hours that pick isn't pointy and sharp anymore and I've got a completely different shaped pick, which I don't like. So just having this option speeds that process up for me. Now, I feel like guitar picks always get overlooked, and I don't understand why, because it's such a crucial part of your tone and the way you play. Thin picks, thick picks, they're all going to feel and sound a lot different from each other. And really, your guitar pick is almost as important as your fingers. It's where the tone starts. Okay, so we're going to go through a few different pick options here. I'm going to be using this is a TB4 with the just regular sharp tip on it, and I'm going to compare it with this Ultex John Petrucci Jazz 3. So if we start with the Hawk pick, and this is just going to be our clean sound. Now if I move over to the John Petrucci, and then lastly just a .73 Tortex pick. So obviously it's going to be far more snappier. Okay, so if we go back to the Hawk pick now, I'm going to try and demonstrate the sort of chirpiness effect that I dislike when it comes to thick picks. So if I start, I'm going to use the neck single coil again to try and exaggerate that pick attack. So let's try this. Now if we move over to the Petrucci. Now hopefully you can hear that there's this immediately sort of top end scraping that I'm getting. If I compare that to the Hawk pick. So there we have it, that's Hawk picks. Hopefully I've answered some of the questions that you might have, especially if you're on the fence about putting this money into buying these picks. Just remember that it is more of an investment. They are going to last you a very long time, and they are custom made to your specific needs. So in my opinion, they're well worth it. If you're interested in picking one up, head over to hawkpicks.co.uk. You can pick from a wide range of different styles, shape, gauges, thicknesses, whatever you want. If you made it this far, consider leaving a like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks.